Good morning students. Today I am going to start new topic which is adaptations and kinds of habitat. First I will tell you about adaptations. Favorable features present in plants and animals that help them in a particular type of habitat are known as adaptations. That means favorable features are those features which help us in surviving. That means some characteristics within our body are developed and they help in survive in our atmosphere. Okay, organisms adapt in a particular habitat by changes in the body shape, organs, color, size, behavior, and location. For example, lotus plant is well suited to live in an aquatic habitat and a camel is well suited to live in a desert. We say that lotus plants have adaptations that help them survive in water, and camels have adaptations that help them live in a desert. The lotus plant cannot live in desert because it does not have features to live well in desert. Similarly, a camel cannot live in water because it does not have features to live in water. So camel and lotus both can survive in their habitat because they are adapted to live in their habitat, but they cannot survive in each other's habitat because their body features are not adapted to live in each other's habitat. Organisms develop favorable features over a period of time. It is a slow and gradual process. Those plants and animals that are not able to adapt with the ever changing environment cannot survive and therefore die. Different organisms adapt to the changes in different ways. This results in a wide variety of organisms in different habitat. That means organisms develop favorable features, those features which help them to survive in their atmosphere. Okay, over a period of time, that means those features does not develop within short period of time. It takes long period of time, okay, to develop in a body. It is a slow and gradual process. That means the process is very slow and it is continuous. So slow and gradual process. And organisms which cannot adapt themselves, they die, just like dinosaurs, because they did not adapt to their surrounding. That is why they died. Kinds of habitats. The major types of habitats are terrestrial and aquatic. Terrestrial habitats. The organisms that live on land are called terrestrial organisms, and their habitat is called terrestrial habitat. For example, humans, cows, deer, tigers, and lions are terrestrial organisms. Deserts. Deserts are usually very hot during daytime and very cold at night. They get very little rainfall, so there is very little water available in the desert. The large number of plants and animals survive in deserts. Let us study what adaptations they have in these conditions. Okay. First topic is adaptation in plants. So before I tell you about the different adaptations in plants, just see this picture of cactus. Okay. So adaptations in plants. Cacti, singular cactus, commonly grows in deserts. This plant has the following adaptations. Number one, it has very long root that grows very deep into the soil to absorb water, because in desert there is lacking of water. Okay, the water is very less in percentage in desert, so the root goes very deep to the soil to get water. Number 2, the leaves are reduced to spines to reduce loss of water through transpiration. As I've told you, in transpiration, a huge amount of water is lost from the body in the form of water vapor. So, in desert plants, there is a advantage to them that they don't have leaves. Okay, they don't have leaves because leaves have wide surface which maximize the transpiration. Okay, but when they don't have leaves, it ultimately minimize the rate of transpiration. Number 3, the stem is green, thick and flashy because it stores water. Okay. Number 4, since this plant does not have leaves, the is adapted to make food through photosynthesis, because the stem is green and there is no leaf, so ultimately stem perform the function of leaf, which is photosynthesis. The stem also have a waxy coating to prevent the loss of water, and that waxy coating is called cuticle layer. Okay, now look at the picture again. There is a spine, there is a fleshy stem. Next is adaptations in animals. Desert snakes and rats live in deep burrows that have a cool and moist environment during daytime. When the desert is hot and dry, okay, at night, when the desert is cool, the animals come out of their burrows and holes. So, for escaping from the heat of the desert at daytime, these animals hide themselves in deep of the soil. Okay, but at night time they comes out. Next, a camel has several adaptations that help survive in desert. It drinks a large quantity of water at a time and can stay without water for a long period of time. It excretes very little water in urine and its dung is dry. It does not sweat. So these are the adaptive features found in camels which help them survive in